Peppo Todd here. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Well, kind of my first. So, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Todd Taylor, Nick Taylor's father, aka Nickky Bobby. Don't know what to do with my hands. Visible fire. Okay. And I've been making a bunch of videos on my car, Gen X, Project Gen X, 1982 Camaro Z28. Getting ready for Sick Week 2026, which me and Nick are going to do together. I'm going to race it, and he is going to be my co-driver for a change. Which this will be our third drag and drive together. The other two, we only made it one day. Uncle Sam, yeah, Uncle Sam's not happy either time. But hopefully, me getting things ready here before we go down there, we can make it all week. Like smooth sailing. Yeah. Okay. But I've been doing a bunch of videos trying to get the car ready. Did I already say that? I'm not really sure if I said that or I didn't say that. YouTube's not that easy. Anyway, I thought I was making it for Nick's channel because when I talked to him and we decided we were going to do this thing, father-son thing, with this car, he said, videotape everything, document everything, and I'll load it onto my channel and it'll be okay. And it sounds very easy, but Nick and Alex are very, very busy people. I mean, it's just one thing after another thing after another thing, and I text him and then I miss him and then he tries to text me and it's just, you know how life is. So they were at dinner last night, and we had dinner and Christmas. Oh, wait a minute, look, they got me this. Very cool. It aerates, dissipates, and it's got this. Boop. Yeah, very nice. Okay, back to what we were talking about. So we were trying to figure out how to download all the videos that I have in my memory, which is an Android, to his iPhone, and then we'd talk about cars and this and that and PRI and us being on vacation in Punta Cana and getting sick, and I mean it just so I decided, why don't I just start my own YouTube channel? Can't be that hard. And Alex and Nick were like, that would be great. It would be awesome. Then they proceeded to overload my old brain. I mean, my brain's pretty old, and I've done a lot of damage. And yeah, did a lot of damage. On how to download, how to edit, editing apps, thumbnails, other things that I don't even remember. And I just said, I'll figure it out. I have YouTube. I'll just watch YouTube and I will download my own videos. Alex did help me out with an editing app that I've kind of figured out and I like. So with that being said, welcome to my channel, Papa Todd, Gen X, my little garage where Nick grew up, the car Nick grew up in, for real. He was probably in his first street race in that car in the back seat. I remember it. I asked you to turn the nitrous bottle on in the back. I did not go over the speed limit. Anyway, so I'm not really sure where the channel is going to go. We're going to start off with sick week prep. I've got tools to load. I've got figure out how to use the little yellow box there to air up my tires. We were going to pull Nick's trailer. And then I actually put a trailer hitch on. You'll see that in a later video. Why do they make trailer hitches for third gen Camaros? I'll never figure that out. But did some other work, got it ready to pull the trailer, and I got to talking to Alex, and she was telling me about her first drag and drives, and then her doing the trailer, and she told me that she had she enjoyed it much more when she was dragging and driving without having to pull a trailer. The logistics and I don't know, whatever it is, of pulling a trailer, she said it took a little bit of the fun out of it at first with her bad marrow, I guess. I'm not, or I don't know if it's the 55. I'm not sure. We didn't get into the details. But she's a drag and drive pro. I mean, she finishes her drag and drives and goes fast. So I took her advice. I'm not going to pull a trailer hitch. I'm going to put one of those little Harbor Freight fold up things in the back of the trailer hitch luggage rack. I'm going to put a luggage rack on the back. It's E85. It has a stock tank, which is new. Not really sure. I know there's not a lot of E85 gas stations down where we're going to be driving, so take some fuel jugs. I was going to take the baby slicks. For one, to use as a spares. And for two, they're baby slicks. They're 28 by 8s, which is really little. And this car, excuse me, got sick in Punta Cana. Yeah, nice weather, got a cough. But this car's got a 373 gear and a power glide, which I installed. And it doesn't really 60 foot that great. I mean, it's like 1/8 miles, like mainly low gear, and then a little bit of high gear. Unless you're spraying it, and then it's a little less low gear, but still a lot. And then a little bit of high gear. So me and Nick were talking, like, maybe we put these short tires on there. Maybe it'll like pick up, I don't know, a 1/10 or 2. We were just talking, and I already had them. So I'm not sure if we're taking them or not, because I did get, you probably can't see it, I got a little scooter, because Papa Todd doesn't like to walk around the drag strip for miles and miles and miles and miles. So we're going to have fuel jugs in the back. I need some kind of spare. I got my little yellow boop boop box. I'm not sure about a jack. I'm going to have a tote full of tools. I got spare parts, spare plugs, my scooter. Excuse me. Our chairs, our clothes. Sorry again. Got sick in Punta Cana. thought, I don't need to go to PRI. I've been to PRI. Although I told people at the wedding, I'll see you at PRI. And then my wife, I didn't know it was the vacation was during PRI. Punta Cana. Great weather. Got sick. Coughed a lot. Where was I? Yeah, chairs, clothes. I don't really know what snacks. Cooler. There's not a lot of room. Not a lot of room back there. There's a nitrous bottle in the very back. There's like a little sump, tub, lower area. I guess we could move the nitrous bottle over, which we're going to have a couple spare nitrous bottles. Because without nitrous, this car is just not, it's not any fun to drive without nitrous. So, yeah, some nitrous bottles. And then the back's only that big. And of course, Nick and me are taking all this room up here with our snacks and our drinks and our phones and our GPS. Maybe a fan? This car has no ductwork, no ventilation, no windshield wipers, no power steering, no power brakes. It's got none of that. No defrosters. Oh, but I did get this off Amazon. 200 watts. I'm sure it'll keep us warm. That's another thing. Is it going to be warm when we're down there? I don't know. We got a lot to pack in there. But anyway, I took Alex's advice. So we're going to pack it all in there and we're going to make it work. And we're going to finish our first drag and drive together. It's going to be epic. I'm seriously, I'm truly looking forward to spending time with my son. I love him. Yeah, I love him. Do you have a son? Do you have a daughter? Tell them you love them. They don't ever get tired of hearing that. Anyway, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm getting off. Yeah. It's my first YouTube video, so I'm not really sure where to go. But anyway, I'm probably going to keep my videos 15 minutes or less. When I watch YouTube, unless I'm watching Vice Grip Garage, I mean, I could watch that for hours and hours. Anything else, 15 minutes, and I'm getting kind of antsy. Like, what else is on? What's the weather outside? What's in the refrigerator to eat? What's there to drink? Do I have to go to the bathroom? When you get old, yeah, you're always thinking about where's the bathroom. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. Like it's not rag. And call it a night. Just wanted to let you know who I was. Dick Taylor's dad. Kelsey Taylor's dad. Jill Taylor's husband. She's a hottie. Don't ask me how I got married to her. Don't have a clue. But you might see her in some of these videos. I'm not really sure. If you do, don't forget whose channel this is, because it's my channel. And don't call her. She's married to me. Yeah. Anyway. So thanks for checking us out. Thanks for your patience. Look forward to seeing you in future videos. And let me figure out how to turn this thing off. Where's my little, I got a little bloop bloop.